what's up, guys? It's Roz. Thanks for watching the God Factory's videos and stuff. Anyway, this new game that just came out. It's called Warhammer Chaos and Conquest build stuff. Anyway, this video I'm going to be telling you guys how to basically farm your champion XP, your hero, but your champion XP. Also how to be like a jumper, and pretty much play the game without having to spend too much money. Or, I mean, you'll have to spend money most likely, but not as much. And also you can spend at your own pace without having to keep up with the biggest people in your server. Alright, so basically what a jumper is someone who stays level 5. Stay level 5 so that they can keep their beginners, their little new player relocate, so they can move to a new server when it opens up. So when the new server comes in, new players will be there, but you'll have a whole bunch of stuff stacked up, and you'll be able to really defend yourself there and pretty much be a beast. Especially if you spend money over time, like if you like wait for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, spend some money in that time, you can get prepared to go to the new server and basically dominate, as long as you can keep up with them. So if you don't think you can keep up with their spending, then you're most likely gonna have to sit for much longer than 2 weeks. For people who are not gonna be paying the game, I recommend you sit for like a year or two. That's gonna be a hard thing to do, but make an account that you don't sit around at level 5, but also make an account that you sit at level 5 and just stack stuff up. And then when you get bored getting your getting wrecked by everybody who is spending money with your big account, just turn it into a farm and start just sending resources to yourself and stuff, and gifting it and all that stuff if you can. But we're gonna jump right into what we're gonna show you. So first thing you're gonna be doing is, this game is still new, so I don't know everything about it yet, obviously, and I might be wrong about a few things, and I'll correct them later. But as a jumper or someone who's farming anything in this game, make sure to go around and collect your little diamonds in your city. You'll get some warp stones. There's some more around in your city. I don't know if they reappear or not, but they are there. So you go ahead and collect those, and then every day you log in, come over to the bundles, and you'll get this little chaos chest that restarts every 6 hours. Just get that right there. Also, there's advertisements all over this game. Not all over it, but there's advertisements where you can watch a video to earn something. Watch those. They'll give you free stuff, because that's what you're trying to be a jumper for, or either farm hero XP or whatever. You're trying to farm something here, pay less. So these are ways to pay less as well as be a jumper. Make sure that your trials are done every day. Try to complete these if you can. They do reset, but don't go over level 5. But anyway, finish up your solo trials and all your alliance trials. The really imperative, what it is for you to do, is get your prestige level up to level 10. You're going to be able to do that by buying prestige points with these little crystals up here, these warp stones, or completing events. And I'm going to show you how to do that. You can do that for free over time, and it's going to take a little while, but you can possibly buy some. But if you can't buy it, it's going to take a while to get up there. And the reason why you want your VIP up there or your prestige, is because you'll be able to instant finish your solo trials and instant finish your alliance trials. And if you go into these, it doesn't seem like much, but you get a whole bunch of them once you get your level up there. They'll give you some experience points for your champion, and if you have like 15 of those lined up, and you can just complete them all at once, and some really good ones in there, and some of them have 1,000 or 20,000 experience, so depending on their rarity and stuff. That one has 75, so it also gives you alliance coins and stuff like that. So you just stack those things up if you can get your prestige up. Now you're always going to want to be training some troops and training these other little things, but always have a a force out there, I recommend keeping your hero available so that you can attack monsters. But if he's actually trying to regain his energy, send him on the march. Mine is trying to regain his energy. I don't recommend using any of your energies. So like don't use this. I only have one because I'm making a jumper here. So I'm gonna wait until I have a whole bunch of those stacked up to where I can effectively kill a few monsters and not just, you know, get some hits in and then waste 100. So you save those up till you have a whole bunch. I mean, I would save them until you jump, honestly. If you want to have some fun, go ahead and use them. That's perfectly fine too, because you might be sitting for a year if you want to really do a jumper right. But, you know, these games aren't going anywhere. They're going to make servers left and right, most likely. So you're always going to be able to have fun somehow. Anyway, so we did all that. Make sure to stay below level 5 or level 5 or below. Hit those foes out there. They're monsters on the field. Try to stay shielded if you can. If not, you know, make sure that, see, these are the little foes. These guys right here. You want to hit those guys, but make sure you stay shielded. And if you can't stay shielded, make sure to only build the same amount of troops that your make sure to only train the same amount of troops that your hospitals or whatever these are, sawbones. I can hold 45,000 wounded troops, so I'm only going to make 45,000 troops so that I don't get any deaths. I don't want any of my troops to die. So that won't mess up my record as I'm going to a new server. I'll have a whole bunch of hospitalized troops, but I won't have any deaths, any killed troops, but I will have kills. I will have killed other people's troops because they'll lose some troops attacking me. I'm level 5 right now with a level 7 champion. I've just started the game yesterday. I did a little bit of playing yesterday, but then I really started to do a little bit more today. So what I'm going to show you guys, hopefully I can record this, but this is how you farm. Even if you don't want to be a jumper or whatever, this is how you farm XP. But this is how you farm XP for a jumper. If you come in here, you'll come to these events and you'll want to collect these events. You just read what the event says to do and do it, as long as it doesn't cause you to go over level 5, and as long as it doesn't require you to spend a whole bunch of resources trying to do it, or any gems. You don't want to be spending anything to try to do it. You want to be, unless, I mean, you can spend some resources to finish up an event, but I wouldn't say, if you don't have nearly enough to finish the event, I wouldn't recommend doing it. But then again, you can. It's up to you. It's a trade-off, because you'll get like experience points, and you can just say, I'm using resources to buy hero experience points. So, I mean, that's up to you, but you want to stack up a bunch of resources in your items, especially if you're a jumper. So you go to your inventory, and all the resources you get here, just save them up. Don't use them. Just keep them in there until you jump. Same with these speed ups. Just keep your speed ups. You can get the chests and take out stuff from the chest, because I don't know if you can or not, but you can craft on most other games like this. You can craft at level 5. Alright, so, you know, just hang on to your items and stuff. Only certain items will you need to use. Don't use the invigorating thing. Chaos Lord icon allows you to change your Lord's avatar. Champion skill reset. Yeah, about that champion skill, make sure that your champion skills are set to economics. So you want to make sure your food production's up, your wood production, but most importantly, you want your ritual speed to be for a certain time in your jumper stage. Once you're out of rituals to research, you'll skill reset, and you'll take up all your points off of research. But then again, it's up to you how you want to do it. See, me, I'm gonna be sitting for a while, so I don't care how fast my research is gonna be. So my research can just be there and do it as fast as it needs to do, because I'm gonna want something to do while I'm here waiting. So I'm gonna let that just go. The only thing I do want to try to get up is my construction speed, which okay, wait, what? Robust construction. Increases armor for cavalry. Oh. Is there a construction speed? I thought I saw one. Maybe that's what I saw. Oh no, construction 2. Okay, yeah. So construction 1 must be up here somewhere. What the? I don't see it. Am I blind? Yeah, I'm blind for sure. Food production. Oh, construction 1 right there. Duh. Doi. Okay, so I didn't really see that. So you're gonna want to get that up. I thought I had to move down here to get to that. That's a bummer. I moved past. So yeah, you're gonna want to get your construction stuff up, and so that you can do this next step more efficiently. And then after you know all that's done, like you get your construction stuff up, I recommend coming down here to Exalted Presence, so that whenever you gather, you might gather, take some equipment or some gear crafting stuff with you. And then that's pretty much all you really can strategically do at this level, is craft and get a whole bunch of stuff. Get a whole bunch of stuff to craft when you get big and everything, whatever. And then get your construction level up so you can farm XP. So for the fun part, it's kind of like a hack. It's not really a hack. It's a abusing of the game mechanics. So the first thing you do is you take one of your bestiary. Your bestiary is the one that gives you the most power out of all your buildings when you build it. So you're going to demolish it, and there's going to be several ways you could do this. So well, actually 2 ways. So if you're just starting up and you don't really want to spend anything and you want to get the most out of it and you have time, go ahead and build it, and you do an instant build, and then you upgrade it, and then you do an instant upgrade again, instant upgrade, and then if you have to pay for anything to upgrade it, don't do it. Just go ahead and deconstruct it now, demolish it. So you demolish, boom, now it's gone. So with that, the reason why I did that is if you check down here, you get your power right there, and then champion XP plus 10. So I'm going to do it one more time for you. I mean, I know it's pretty simple, but your champion XP goes up. You get a little bit more. And this is how you continuously just get a little bit more champion XP. So it went up and it went up again. And then your power, if you go up again, it goes to 130. But if you notice the power, I'll do this again. Oh, bestiary. So if you notice my power, the power that you earn changes after the 3rd time, I believe. Let me see. So if I build it now, I'll get 20 power. Wait, this is a sawbones. This is the wrong thing. Oh, let me level this thing back up. Anyway, that was stupid. Okay, what's going on here? I'm upgrading to level 4? Dang it, that wasn't what I was trying to do. Hey, let's stop this. I guess I can't. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to use these speed ups. Don't do this. I'm just doing this for the video. Alright, so I'm going to demolish this bestiary. Alright, so if you notice my power is that it'll give me 40 if I build it. Alright, but if I upgrade it, it'll just give me 40 again. And then it'll just give me 40 again. And at the 3rd time, it'll give me 130. So if you're a jumper, the way that you should do it, because if you weren't looking, rewind it and do it again. No, I'll just do it again for you. Never mind. Here. I'm going to unbuild it again, demolish. And then now this time we do it, go ahead and take a look at the resources right here that's required for it. So right now it's a very minute amount, and you get 40 power for it. So instant build. Now I'm gonna upgrade it, and it immediately went up, and went up again, and it went up again, and it will continue to go up the higher the level. So the reason why I point that out is because of the biggest thing about being a jumper, and the most, probably arguably the most powerful way to even play these types of games is right here. This right now is a defeat foes event, so right now you can't really do much. You're gonna do what you can. You go out there and you fight. The event is going to be 18 hours long, so you got some time to kill some monsters, come back up in here. So you can probably make it to tier 1, maybe tier 2 if you're just like really on it. But you could probably do it if you're really on it. You could probably get up here. But the trials, they're easy to do. Resources, those are pretty easy to do, I think. I thought I've been doing this. Gaining resources, gain from using items, collecting from resource structures, or gathering from what. See, I can collect my resources from my thing, from my inventory, but it would be trivial. It'd be really, really dumb because I get way less resources. But I could say I'm just trading it for those prestige points, though, which would be good. But I mean, it's a really small amount of prestige points. Gain 1 resource from resource locations on the world map. I don't think this is working because I've been doing that and it hasn't been working. It says I haven't gotten anything, but I don't think that event's working. But up here in the challenges and the alliance or whatever personal, anywhere up in here, if you ever see it say it's a build event, like a power event, like gain power, that's your time to start doing this little trick here. You start to gain this 40 power. And as a jumper, if you want to conserve those resources, just do the instant build. And then after you do the instant build, just go ahead right away and just demolish it immediately. Just so you can keep on getting that 40, 40, 40, 40 without having to pay way more pay way more resources for the same amount of power you're going to gain for that event. But if you're farming for hero XP, just go all the way up until you cannot do a instant build. If you can't do an instant build for free, then deconstruct and do it until you can. And then you're going to need resources for this because your resources will run out. And if you just don't got time for this type of thing, just get you a little app that does this. It's called Auto Clicker, and then get yourself lined up. And if you set it up just right, you can do this. And I'm not pressing anything. This is an auto clicker, and I think I have it set up properly. If I don't, all I have to do is change some times. Actually, I have this set on kind of slow because I set it really quickly. I set it in a hurry, so it's set on kind of slow. So right now I just have a build deconstruct setup going here, and you can edit these however you want. These points, and I recommend putting some time in between them. Don't just make them go hella fast, or else they're going to click a whole bunch of stuff incorrectly. You're going to spend some of those warp stones when you're not trying to. So just let those things. You could go to sleep and then just let it farm some hero XP until you run out of stuff. But if you run out of stuff, just know that you're gonna start using your gems. But you can always set it to only repeat a certain number of times, so you don't go over that. You might have to do some math, so you're not in the red, or you can just let it go and just hope that you did it right. But whatever. Maybe I'll do some math for you guys on certain ways to do it. Yeah, actually, I do plan on doing a little bit of math for this game. Mathematics. Anyway, so that's pretty much how you get this free stuff here. well, the free hero XP, just farming hero XP, and you're also farming the power. But right now, if you're gonna do this and just farm XP as a jumper, you still want to do it like this. You still want to just get the 10, just get the 10, just get the 10, unless you do the math on 400 to 10, which is 10-4. Actually, I can do the math right now probably. Let's do it. Let's try it. Let's try to do the math. All right, so oops, if I go in here and okay, so for wood, that's what I run out of most, because that's the one that costs the most. So to upgrade this, I'll get, so it's 400 to 10. 400 to 10. All right, so I'll instant build. So that's just 40 to 1. So if I were to upgrade it again, I would, okay, so it's 25, 600 to 25. All right. 400 to 10. Oh yeah, it's automatically better. So actually, you might want to just keep on upgrading this thing, because you get more. Okay, that's only if you are farming for hero XP. So if you're farming for hero XP, as you do spend more, you do have a higher ratio of XP to your resources. At least with the wood, because I didn't do it for the other thing, for the other stuff that they got here, food and whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and deconstruct. But you know, you get the point and get what you gotta do here. So other than that, always come over here and get your alliance spoils. Whenever someone buys a pack or something, your alliance spoils, come over here, get them, because it gets you free stuff. You know, and you know, try to find a good alliance maybe. Hopefully they let you chill with them. If they don't, then you know, it's all good. Let's go say hi to world chat. Making the vid for you. He's gonna see this, like I'm messaging him. He's gonna see it. You're the guy who I'm talking about making the video for. All right, so somebody else messaged me, but I am not doing that for the video. Say hi to YouTube. We'll just do that. Say hi to YouTube. All right, maybe they'll say hi, maybe they won't, but I'm not going to waste time in there. Anyway, so we're going to see some other areas, see if we can find something. Oh yeah, right. Down here, you're going to want to get all your things that are complete. There's the chaos quests. So claim it. They give you some stuff. You know, you got some 40 hero champion chaos champion XP, whatever the hell that means. I think it just gives your hero XP or your champion XP. I'm sorry, I used to play Game of War a lot. There's champions on here. So yeah, you're gonna want to fill these slots with gear. I recommend you having gear before you dip out of here, out of the server. And you can gain more XP by putting stuff there. Get your hero up as high level as you can. I would say try to max him out maybe. Some games actually though, like this, if you get your hero too high, you can't jump. So I mean, maybe some more research needs to be done on that. If I ruin this one, I'll let you guys know. But I guess I'll be the guinea pig on that note. So just when I know, I'll let you guys know. But I take a long time to jump because I'd be scared and whatnot. So anyway, make sure you always are training somebody. I just want to recap on everything. Training some troops and these little beasts here. And I feel like there should be like one more thing, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I gotta build my bestiary. That's the one more thing that I know I was missing. But I'm just gonna get it back built because I'm just feeling complete without it. But then these things are still glowing. I think that means you can build something else. Right, workshop, instant build. Okay, so now this is where you come and craft all your things. I think, because I just see, they want me to build a bestiary level 5, but yeah, that's where I imagine all your stuff's gonna go that you need to craft. And you go unlock encampment, structure required, encampment slots, workshop. The craftsmen of your army will spend time in the workshop preparing materials for the construction of war and labor camps. These camps can then be constructed. Okay. This is something different. It's a new element in the game. It's a new element to these types of games. Right now, I don't see... Oh, wait, we got the workshop right there. A dungeon. House your monster. Requires level 8. You won't be using that as a jumper. I'm going to be making a bigger account so that I can... inside the Dawn Forge, the most experienced craftsman. Yep, you won't be using that. You won't be crafting anything. Just stack up all your stuff you get. Stack it all up. Because you won't be able to use it because your Chaos Keep needs to be level 6. And if you go to level 6, I'm pretty sure you do not have your beginner's teleport thing. If I find out that that's wrong, I'll come back and make a new video about it. But until that, I assume. Anyway, I don't know if there's a nerf on any of the amount of troops of tier 1 that you can train on here. That has not been clarified because, the game just started. Get your traps being built. Make sure there's always some traps being produced around your walls. Get all your buildings up as high as level as you can. Remember, always go... Oh yeah, look at these things. These things should be appearing back. So you get these gems to be popping up around here. They come back. I've seen them. I already collected these over here before. Yeah. So they come back. So just make sure you, as a jumper, that you got something else to collect in here every day. Or maybe every day. I don't know. I collected them earlier today. So anyway, and I recommend, buying some packs over time. It's going to help you. It's going to help you in this game. It ain't really going to help you, but it's going to help you in this game. Don't spend any speed ups on these things yet unless it says like 10 years. Then maybe you want to do some speed ups. But you should just be stacking them up. Stacking up speed ups, stacking up these green things up here, stacking up shields, stacking up teleports, stacking up resources, and make sure to keep your resources in your pack, in your inventory, because I don't know because on Game of War and other games like this, the maximum amount of resources you could take with you was like 100,000 or 500,000 in some games. Some games is like a maximum was 1 million. So just make sure that you are not holding too much resources in your hand. Like up here, like make sure you're not holding any resources right there up top here. Don't be holding too much when you do move servers, because when you do move the server, you will be zeroed to the minimum, to the maximum that you can jump with. So with that being said, I think I've covered a bunch of the things that need to be covered, unless there's some sort of spinning wheel thing here that I'm missing. Because on a lot of these games, there's like this little monster or dungeon or something that you can go and smack a monster. It'd be like, or a casino wheel or something. Let me go in here. Daily logins. Yeah, always get your daily logins. You want to do that because why not if you're going to be doing it? That's the strongest jumpers, the ones who do log in daily. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's a wheel or any like incentive daily smacking thing that happens like in Game of War and stuff. So get all your buildings up. If you're gonna log off, just get something going so that you can come back to something being done. You can get 2 building queues if you want. I don't recommend wasting anything on a second builder's queue as a jumper, but if you're gonna be big, I recommend it because even though it doesn't really matter, builder's queue actually in these types of games become obsolete unless they don't inflate and depreciate accounts, inflate the price and stuff. of these. Like, if the inflation happens in the game, then it's all bad. Then you'll always need to buy speed ups. But if they keep the game currency exactly how it is here, and maybe adjust its, according to, like, if some people have found a way to get over. I mean, this isn't really a way to get over. This is, you have to have patience for this. This is actually takes more skill than playing the game the regular way, because you got to make sure you don't make mistakes along the way, or else you can ruin a whole year of preparing. So this way actually takes a lot more skill, because you're working with less, and you got to make sure that you don't piss people off and they just come wreck you all the time. Even if they do, if you're doing it right, they can't get anything from you. They can't do anything to you. They can just burn you and say, I beat up a level 5, and that's it. But once you get big, they can come to your server and you can show them what you were doing, because a lot of people might think it's ridiculous. But anyway, that's all the things. If you guys have some questions, go ahead and post them in the comment, and I will tell you some more on how to play this game. I'll go into depth about how to actually play the game, the regular way too. But for right now, we're going to do this one, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that aren't going to be spending a whole bunch of money, but there's tons of people who are going to be spending money, so I'm going to be looking out for you guys too, and getting you guys, make sure you guys can spend your money properly, because I've been playing these games for a long time, and so I'll help you guys out here, and just hit me up. Thanks for watching the video. Hit that like button and subscribe too if you like the content. See ya.